Now to the latest on the pandemic. The United States is approaching 4 million confirmed cases of COVID-19.
And with numbers still on the rise, President Trump is changing his messaging on the fight against coronavirus. CBS 2's Dick Brennan has more.
It was a more somber on-message President Trump, sticking to the script and no longer predicting a retreat of the outbreak.
It will probably, unfortunately, get worse before it gets better. Something I don't like saying about things, but that's the way it is. It's what we have. You look over the world.
The president also was carrying a mask, and now he's pushing other people to wear them.
We're instead asking Americans to use masks, socially distance, and employ vigorous hygiene.
Unlike previous coronavirus briefings, Mr. Trump was alone with no doctors at his side.
I was not invited up to this point.
The shift in tone from the White House comes as the nation heads into political season. Joe Biden unloading on Mr. Trump's leadership.
You know, he's quit on you, and he's quit on this country. But this election is not just about him.
New data from the CDC now estimates COVID infections were as much as 13 times higher in some parts of the country than actually recorded.
What was interesting about this study is that even given the fact that so many people have likely had COVID-19 without having any symptoms or without having any diagnosis officially made, still, it implies that the vast majority of Americans have still not been infected.
And new research suggests it's air conditioning that's helping spread the virus. A study from a restaurant in China shows how in one night, COVID particles from one person spread to 9 others, some more than 6 feet away, likely due to the airflow from the AC system. And data shows in the U.S., states with higher air conditioning use also tend to have higher COVID rates, according to Harvard professor Edward Nardell.
The main problem is that because of the extreme heat in the South, people are indoors now and unable to social distance as much and rebreathing the same air that was just exhaled by someone else.
Nardell says 80% of an AC's air is recirculated. Still another concern as the pandemic heads into the peak of summer. Dick Brennan, CBS 2 News.